See if we can't catch a few redfish. The water's been murky, really murky up in the lakes. Lake Boudreaux, Lake Robinson, Lake Quitman. I was back here the other day and found crystal clear water. It's pretty clean right now, but I was able to see all the way to the bottom the other day. So that south wind kind of stirred up back here a little bit. But it's clear enough. It's clear enough for the redfish. They have not been on the marsh grass. They've actually been out from the grass for some reason. Except for that one, them 2 schools I found, the lone redfish have been about 10, 15 foot off the grass. But I've been throwing the spinnerbait back up in here, and they're killing it. Been catching some off the points, about 10, 15 foot also. They got a lot of crabs back up in here. That's pretty much what they're feeding on right now. That's why a gulp also works real well.
Folks, let me tell you something. That did not take long at all. About my 3rd cast with this mirror lure Top Dog Junior. It's got that single knocker in it rather than that high pitch she dog. Hey, 3, 4 cast in, good way to start the morning right here.
That little rat red to start off with. A lot of these back here. For anybody that doesn't really don't want to burn a whole lot of gas, 5 minutes from the road, launch is right there. There's a ton of redfish back here. For your novice anglers, I use Berkley Gulp on their popping cork. You can catch a lot of these size, a lot of 16, 17-inch reds, and you have your 26, 27-inch redfish. They have some bigger ones than that back here, but it's pretty redfish by far, and don't have to burn no gas because of the economy, and I don't like burning any gas myself. Another little rat red. These suckers loving this spinnerbait. So there's a lot of bait driven from this wind on this shoreline, and I just had a couple hits, and it's probably those little rat reds. But as we get further down this bank, we're going to start getting into the bigger redfish. A nice redfish right there. Definitely a box fish.
Ooh. After one fish on the top water, decided to go to this little chartreuse Berkley Gulp about a foot under a popping cork. We've seen some fish kind of moving around in here, but we hadn't been able to get them interested in anything. This one like to jerk the rod out of my hand, so we're gonna keep trying in here a little while and see what we can do.
Nice swimming to the boat. Right, first keeper of the morning for me there. All right, this is the 3-inch Berkley Gulp natural. It's got a grayish top color to it with a real white bottom, and this area works real well. Starting to get bigger now. We get further back here. Berkley Gulp natural. Wearing this bait out. There he is. love it. Oh, my gulp's gone. Oh, that's what I was looking for right there. Oh, 26-incher right there. It's number 10 right here, on in the box. Number 10. Look what he's spitting out. Look, crab.
Hey folks, bringing to an end a great day here on Lake Boudreaux over here just north of Cocodrie. Scott Walker and I have been out here. We've been throwing popping corks for redfish. After catching the first 3 redfish, I got to tell you, Scott really put it on me. He must have caught 25 more fish before I ever had another bite. And the only difference that I could tell, I kept playing around my baits a little bit, is I was throwing my favorite Bomber Paradise Popper popping cork with the titanium wire, my favorite cork of all time, and I'll never put it down. But Scott was throwing this little old thing. He said he gets it at a convenience store or some big box store, 3 of them for like $2, and it's got a little weight on the end of it right here, and you just slide it through. And I saw a couple of advantages on this cork than I did on my Bomber here. This cork allowed Scott to make some real quick changes when we went from shallow up against the bank out to deeper for the trout, whereas when I wanted to make a change, I had to cut my leader off and retie and do all that. So I don't know if the cork was the difference. I threw the molten shrimp by Berkley Gulp a few times, but I stuck with my little chartreuse curly tail gulp. But I did throw the shrimp a few times. I had this cork on and not this cork, and he continued to just pour it on me. So you know, I think the key here that I learned today is to have a few different things in your box, because this was the only cork I had. Scott had a few of these, but he never did give me one, so I didn't even ask him for one. So get a variety of things and put in your box. When one thing's not working, get you another one and put it on and see if that helps you.